Can the U.S. Department of Education be eliminated? No. Now, normally, and yes, this is a coffee chat with coffee. Normally, Congress decides which departments are established and which are not, right? The executive branch cannot establish a department. It just hands down does not exist. If one is established by the executive branch, it is completely illegitimate. It has no authority. It is stealing the job of Congress. This is set up in the Constitution for a reason. You don't want one person taking control of everything, right? Anyway, so how do I know this? Well, I learned during my first degree in education that the reason Ronald Reagan was not able to eliminate the Department of Education, which was one of his campaign promises, is because in 1957, President Eisenhower put the Department of Education directly under the control of the United Nations. It cannot be eliminated without the express permission of the United Nations. So could there be some go around and Congress can just eliminate all the funding for the Department of Education and functionally shut it down? No. The United Nations has final say on the Department of Education's budget. It cannot be cut more than in half. So let's take a look here. You can see I have anxious students because it was just midterms. Anyway, I got this email today, which I downloaded as a PDF. House Republicans have introduced a bill, HR 899, that would eliminate the U.S. Department of Education. No, it won't. Now, are there people in the House of Representatives that have no clue about this? Absolutely. That doesn't mean they're going to be able to do it by ignorance, right? So where do you find this information? Reagan's chief advisor on education, Charlotte Iserbyt, and isn't that a fun last name? She wrote this book, The Deliberate Dumbing Down of America. And I will put the link where you can now find this for free as a PDF. She details everything in here about how Eisenhower did that. When I first found out about this, I thought it was horrible and would open up the U.S. Department of Education to hostile takeover by a foreign nation, right? That's the first thing that your critical thinking is going to go to. It appears that Eisenhower was a bit of a visionary because this secures the Department of Education from any threats within. I will ask you guys to contact me through my email if you would like a copy of this or to know where you can download it directly. The website where it currently is for free, because Charlotte unfortunately passed away in 2022. Her family took the website down with this on it after the inauguration for security reasons, which is why, for security reasons, I am not putting a link in the description. If you want a copy of this, you need to email me and I will send you the link. You can download it as a PDF. You can download it as an EPUB file. So I don't think it's in Kindle, whatever format Kindle is, but I know it's available in those two. Okay. If you are an educator and you're already signed up, you have an academia.edu account. I do. You can also find it there. So what are some of the ways that, is there any other way that the Department of Education could be undermined, right? That's what we've got to think about right now, because you can say, oh, they can't do that. And they're doing a whole lot of they can't do that because they're going at it with a mindset of who's going to stop me? Well, the UN is, for one thing, but you have to consider the cornerstone of the entire economy in the United States is R&D, research and development. Right now, all the research and development funding is completely suspended. It's been ordered to be reversed, but they still have not released the funds. So what is the ripple effect from that? Almost all the R&D in the United States is done through colleges and universities. Think about that for a minute. When you have the R&D funding not dispersed to those colleges and universities, they can't do those functions. We cannot get commerce contracts as a nation without robust and generous R&D funds being distributed. We need to have that research in order to build time-saving and innovative products that we can then market to other countries and garner those commerce contracts. If we do not have time-saving and innovative products being developed, we're dead in the water economically. If this is not reversed really, really soon, and it is, what is today? Today is February the 15th. If this funding stoppage is not reversed really, really soon, our graduates in June may be the last set. It has the potential for 80%, and I'm not exaggerating, 80% of colleges and universities in the United States are going to be closed permanently by the end of 2025 if the R&D funds are not almost immediately reversed. Will there still be higher ed? Yes, there will be some. And then that's another conversation for another video about what happens then. Do we end up with only an elite educated class because they can pay for it in cash? That's an entirely different subject. I'm not going to get into that today. I have my own homework that I had to get an extension on for asthma issues. So I am going to go do my homework, y'all, and hang in there, practice self-care this weekend. We're going to get through this together, but there's going to be a really hard bump in the road coming up in 6 to 8 weeks. It's just, even with the funding being reversed, there's going to be a hard bump in the road. All right. See you.